Welcome to Radically Loved Radio. I am your host, Rosie Acosta, yoga teacher and teacher trainer, mindfulness coach, speaker, and creative writer. I am also the founder of radicallylove.com, a website where you can go for more information about yoga, mindfulness, meditation, and lifestyle advice. On this podcast, we talk to people within our health and wellness community that are creating content through the ritualistic practice of yoga, meditation, or overall mindful living. We hope to create value in your life so that you can achieve your highest potential and live a radically loved life. To stay in touch with us, just follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Rosie Acosta and on Facebook at Radically Loved Rosie. You can sign up for our newsletter on radicallylove.com to stay up to date on future workshops, retreats, and latest podcasts. Hey everyone, answering listener questions is one of my favorite things. So it has come to my attention that some of you listeners aren't too familiar with some of the yogic philosophical elements that may come up during some of the interviews or even just in general. And so one of the main questions that I've received pertains to the subtle body or the chakras, right? So what does a chakra mean? And I've had so many people on the podcast. Michelle Fondin wrote a book on the subtle body, and which is a really great reference. There's also The Wheels of Life, which is one of my favorite books. Anadea Judith, who is an incredible writer, and she also does a really great job at explaining the system and going into the esoteric philosophical belief systems around it. That is Chewy in the background, and I'm just going to leave that in here. I've been trying to keep him quiet the whole time. I think his chakras are a little imbalanced. Okay, so what is a chakra and what does it mean? So a chakra, and it's a lot of times people say chakra, like shock, like this is shocking, like a chakra, but the right pronunciation of it is chakra. So chalk, like writing chalk, chakra. So it comes from the Sanskrit chakra, which means wheel. So according to yogic traditions, chakra is one of the 7 points in the human body, which is each has a responsibility or a specific spoke of a psychological function in the emotional experience. In yoga and meditation, we use them as a means to keep the body in as an open conduit to energy, right? So it can establish more of an emotional well-being. So chakras are made up of the subtle elements of body, right? The untouchable aspects are working in harmony, and they circulate divine energy, and they regulate physical and emotional well-being. And it's made of 3 components: Chitta, which is mind, Tattva, meaning element, and Prana, meaning energy. The system runs along your spine from the base of your spine to the crown. The first one, it starts at the root, so it goes from the bottom all the way to the top. The first one is Muladhara, which is root chakra, which establishes our ability to feel secure and basic trust. The second is Svadhisthana, or the sacral chakra. This is the center of our sexuality and creativity, our ability to go with the flow. The third is Manipura, navel, or the solar plexus chakra. This is our sense of personal power, our ability to feel confidence. The fourth is Anahata, which is the heart chakra. It is the home and foundation for healing and love. The fifth is the Vishuddha chakra, which is the throat chakra. It's our center of self-expression, our ability to speak our truth. The sixth is Ajna, which is the third eye chakra. It's our center for inspiration, awareness, intuition. And finally, the seventh is Sahasrara, which is the crown chakra. And it's our conduit to spirituality and enlightenment. And why are these important? Well, they're important because they are our energetic center for cultivating a deeper sense of awareness in not only different areas of our lives, but different psychological components as well. And so you may think, oh, if I'm suffering from a lack of being able to speak my truth, I'm going to meditate on my throat chakra, and then I'm going to meditate on my solar plexus chakra because I'm feeling a little insecure. It doesn't necessarily work that way, right? And in my belief and in my lineage and the way that I practice, it's a system, right? It's like in a car, if a car breaks down, you might find that one or two pieces may not be functioning properly, but you need the entire car in order to go somewhere. So we technically need the whole of the car to be functioning in order for us to get from point A to point B. So the idea is anytime we do any chakra work, the idea is to begin from the root and really establish an awareness from our root so that we can move upward and be able to identify where we're imbalanced, right? I hope this helps. And if you are curious about the chakras, please let me know. And I'm happy to do more podcasts talking about them because this is one of the things that I'm most passionate about learning and also teaching. For those of you that are interested, I am leading a Journey Through the Chakras retreat in Mexico in Banderas Bay at Shinalani, which I go to every year. And it's the most amazing resort and center. And it's so easy to get to, and it's beautiful and safe. And I am so excited to lead this retreat. So if this is something that you're curious about, head over to radicallylove.com for more information, or you can just leave us a review of what you thought of this particular podcast. Thank you all so much for listening. Powerful You is coming to Los Angeles. Finally, I'm so excited. This 3-day transformative event brings world-renowned influencers, visionaries, and entrepreneurs directly to the LA area. So get ready, LA. And if you're not in LA, you must come. We've got some incredible people speaking, many who have been guests on this podcast. We've got Lisa Bilyeu, Lori Harder, Glennon Doyle, and I get to be speaking at this event, which is still hard for me to believe. I'm so excited. It's May 17th through the 19th. Get your tickets at powerful-u.com, or you can go to the show notes of this podcast and go directly to the link to get your tickets now. This event will sell out, and I really hope that you treat yourself and get an opportunity to come to this amazing event. So I'll see you soon.